Hey, it's Sanjeev Gurum here, and this is day 3 of my water fast. I thought, from everything that I read, from everything from experts, from other people that I've talked to who've actually done this and actually experienced this as well, I've always heard that, day 3, 4, 5 are generally pretty rough, but today was surprisingly cruisy. It was incredibly good. I had no issues with energy except maybe a couple of hours ago. Felt really lightheaded for about 15 seconds or so. Then it was completely fine. Other than that, everything is all good. I had another colonics treatment today. That was very interesting. I had a lot of mucus and fungus in terms of candida come out, which was um, yeah, it's really good. I'm sore. I'm really, really sore though. Um, just in terms of the massage of the tummy, the stomach gets quite sore. I wouldn't probably recommend colonics every day. It's probably not the best thing to do if you've never done something like that before. But it's incredibly helpful and incredibly valuable thing to do, especially if you've done it a couple of times, and it really allows you to get deep very, very quickly. So that was incredibly handy. I find myself getting quite bored not having to eat. Like, you don't think about food, so because you're not thinking about food, you don't have to, and you don't have to eat. What happens is, like, you begin to realize that not only do you spend the time eating, whether it be preparing your food, etc., etc. So that might be maybe half an hour for every meal, preparing and eating, etc. But then there's all the time you think about food as well, and it's such an incredible amount of time. And now I'm just sitting here, sort of twiddling my thumbs, wondering what to do. It's a plane, if you're wondering. Still in Chiang Mai. And the thing about Chiang Mai is, which is really interesting, is that everywhere is close to the airport, so you can hear the plane regardless wherever you are in Chiang Mai. So it's always a fun thing. Always helps when you're doing recordings like this. What else have I learned today? One thing I've noticed, and one thing I've started to realize is that it's just like, not just me, everyone. You just need to take it easy on yourself. Sometimes we try to push ourselves so hard, and we try to get so much out of ourselves that it becomes stressful. And you don't really need to. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be this constant push, this constant attainment of something. You can actually just relax and just chill out. And you can actually just, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to feel guilty about it. So, one of the biggest things I learned today was to just relax a little bit more and not get so caught up in terms of, having to do things or shoulding on myself. I should do this or I should do that. With that comes a lot of guilt, and you just realize, no, you know what? It's perfectly cool. You don't have to do anything. You shouldn't have to do anything, and you don't have to do anything if you really don't want to. So, one of the biggest things I learned today was just to, just chill out a bit more. In terms of water intake today, I've been really bad. I've had probably 3 liters, maybe three and a bit liters. I was feeling my energy levels drop in the evening, probably an hour or so ago. So I actually cracked open 2 coconuts. I went to the markets and I bought 10 young coconuts. They're sitting here in my apartment, and whenever my energy is just a little bit low, I just take out the knife and head outside and start cracking open a coconut and drink it straight from the shell. It's a fantastic feeling, and again, it just lifts the energy straight away, which is incredibly handy. So that's it for today. What I'd love you to do is just go down the bottom there. Just there you go. There. Go down the bottom there and write down any comments you have, any questions that you have, and I'd love to answer them for you. Day 3 today, day 4 is tomorrow. A bit apprehensive about day 4, day 5. It's where things get a little bit rough from what I hear. So let's see what happens. The other thing which I noticed today is the look on people's faces when you tell them that you're doing this. I met some friends today that I dance with usually, and I met them through teaching classes, etc. And I caught up with them today for a class on some method RET, I think it's called. really, really incredible practice. You should definitely look into it. Anyway, I met them there, and I told them today they're all sitting there eating like these they looked incredibly good potato chips, and they're fresh. They're like dehydrated. They looked incredibly good. So they're sitting there all eating that, and they asked me after time, oh no, I'm okay, it's all good. And I told them, oh, I'm fasting. Oh, what sort of fast are you doing? Oh, water fast. Really? Yeah, yeah. So how long are you doing that for? Just a couple of days? No, 45 days. And then they get this look of like shock on their face, and they're like, oh my god, can the body survive that long? Really? Can it really do that? Yeah, yeah, it's kind of fine. And and then the next response always is, well, I could never do that. Will you survive throughout the whole thing? And da da da. The questions keep going on. It's just misinformation. I'd highly recommend that. If, this is the first video that you're seeing, or even mentioning the idea, you should definitely do some research, and you can do that on this website. Just have a look on the why water fast section. Oh no, this way, up there, I think up there. Have a look up there, and you'll be able to find out some more research, and there's a whole bunch of resources there which you can look at in terms of why you should think about doing water fasting, whether it's the right thing for you to do. It's not always the right thing to do. So have a look, and I hope that helps you. So anyway, that's me out for today. Day 4 tomorrow. Let's see what happens, and I'll make a new video and watch that then. Enjoy.